There's only like 16 quick things we'll talk about. So I realized I was getting confused myself because just they seem so similar. So I wanted to clarify. For the there's like 13 Albion kids going to Judge at the elementary tournament today, which is going to be so fun. Every kid I've ever had go to Judge comes back and they're like, that was the best! So the elementary judging is at Mount Jordan Middle School. If you know there are some first semester friends that you've been like talking about it with, will you please reiterate to them, like, Mrs. Coates is an idiot. She kept saying Draper Park, but it's actually Mount Jordan. And then just to clarify, so today's judging is at Mount Jordan, tomorrow's tournament is at Draper Park. And that is 100% correct. Okay, so next, permission slips. Green is for tomorrow's tournament. Purple is state, which is next week. So most of you really just need to focus on the green for right now, okay? And this is a quiz question, although it might not be showing up yet. But will you give me both pages? No! If you give me both pages, Jackson will, you actually need to ignore each other and actually listen. I will be like, remember we talked about this? I made you take a quiz on this? Only the second page. Okay. So, again, I want to reiterate this because I cannot control all the moving pieces at the tournament. And I don't want you getting bullied, and I don't want you having a negative experience. So, again, it can't be someone younger than you. But, like, if you have a sibling who's 1 or 2 grades older than you, and you want them to be your tournament buddy, or you have a cool aunt, or you know your grandma would love to come and hang out with you for a while, I highly recommend that you have a tournament buddy that hangs out with you the whole time, okay? And this is one of the quiz questions, that body language is going to matter so ridiculously more at this tournament. So things like hand gestures, facial expressions, posture, smiling every once in a while, body language. We talked about complimentary stances, all of those really little details. You need to be hyper aware and do it from the second we walk into the tournament until you are well done with your 4th round, okay? Don't give up in between rounds. You never know if your next judge is watching you. Brecken, did you have a question? Exactly. Brecken is paying attention. Good job. Okay. So, this is a little weird because it really depends on which event you do. So, if you've looked at your Skyward grade recently, I already have it there ready to put in the grades. And there's 2 of them that say, like, tournament grades, right? Tournament assessment. And so if you're LD or policy, I'll be putting in the 400 because LD and policy automatically have 4 rounds. If you're oratory or extemp, yours is the 300-point one. And that's because not everybody breaks. So just making it super ridiculously clear, even though hopefully it already is. So policy at LD, you're going to try and win 1 out of 4. You will. You'll be fine, guys. I've forced you to get ready, okay? Oratory. I will be grading it much, 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 much harder, which we've talked about a lot. It's got to be 7.5 and fully memorized to get those 300 assessment points. Extemp, 3.5 for each of the 3 with lots of clear research, okay? So your grade is also based on behavior. You guys did awesome last time. But if you make a dumb decision in between rounds, I will take it out of your assessment because it's part of the game of debate. So if you place or get a medal at all, you automatically get your points. In oratory or extemp, winning first place in one of your rounds is difficult. It's way more difficult at this tournament, which means I will give you those points automatically if I see you ranked first in one of your rounds. Okay. I got an email from the district yesterday, as I often do before the tournament. They are very, very nervous, just like we said last time. Our district has become so huge. They are very freaked out that we won't have enough judges. And I have mentioned this, and I'm trying to say it again, because it's really important. I know at least 7 of you, right? That, like, I know I taught your older sibling. You should be like, hey, come judge. This tournament, it has never, ever, in my 13 years being a coach in this district, We have never had enough judges at the championship tournament specifically. This is the one that gets killed. Sometimes they end up canceling the 4th round because we have so few judges show up. All of you from last year, raise your hand if you remember it happening. Yep. So, when I'm telling you, you really do need to help me reach out to judges. Not only have I have this like judge group that I text every time, I'm actually going to email all of Albion's teachers and be like, hey, who wants to come make an extra $40? So when I'm telling you, you need to take extra steps, you legit need to take extra steps. And it could be a high schooler who doesn't even know anything about debate. We will train them. It's better if they were a former debater. Adults are better. And please do that. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, remember, we will pay them. Tell them they can make $40, plus we'll feed them dinner and candy. Okay. So, just like always, transportation tells us when they're going to pick us up. I have no control over it, so they will be picking us up in about the last half an hour tomorrow. So, I'll make the announcement at 2:20. What time? 2:20. Jackson H., what time? Oh, we were talking! Oh, no wonder she's telling us to pay attention. What time? Everybody tell them. 2:20. There we go. Okay. So, again, you're going to give me just the second page. I have received many emails from nervous teachers. Ben, you look like you need something. Can you wait until after this? Because this is super important. Okay. They're like, Mrs. Coates, I know you can't control the debate tournament, but we're doing Rise. So I told them that we would have this conversation. Look me in the eyeballs. No one is allowed to rush through Rise. It really, 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 really affects teachers and their job and their performance. We've had teachers who were invited to not come back and teach because of how their students did on Rise. So when they seem stressed, it's for a reason. Please don't rush. Please take your time. If you get called out during Rise, they will give you time next week. Even if the rest of your class has already moved on, they will give you more time. Do not rush. Okay. And you must, the quiz question says, teachers really love it when you say, am I missing anything important? It's not offensive at all. That was sarcastic. That is not how you should ask. You're going to blame it on me. Dumb Mrs. Coates is making me miss your class. It's such an inconvenience. I know it's so annoying. I'm so sorry. How can I make it easier on you that I'm missing your class? That's how you should have that conversation. Okay. There's not concessions. So last time our hero was Jackson H. And this time our hero is Dimitri. Everybody, yay for Dimitri! His mom and dad have generously, just like Jackson H. Dad was so generous. So his mom or dad, I think they're coordinating it, that they're going to drop off pizzas or they will have the pizzas dropped off. And I told them I would probably recommend like 4:30 or 5, so it's after the first round. So you can plan on some pizza, but I would still, don't let that be your only tournament food. So there's no concessions to buy. Are there concessions to buy? No! So bring lots and lots of food. Plus, they are so awesome, and we'll bring pizza, and I will bring not cups. I will bring plates and napkins. Okay, almost done. If you can solve your own problems, it will go smoother. If you don't freak out, you're like, I got this. I know, Miss Coach trained me to deal with stress. So you're going to try and go to plan B. You're going to stay calm, cool, and collected, and you're going to try and figure it out. Okay? And are you going to expect everything to be perfect? No. Absolutely not. We want it to be. Maybe it will be. But it's not going to be probably. So let's just plan on that. Okay? Okay. So this is a state qualifier for every single one of you. For those of you who already qualified, you've already qualified. So this is more just practice. For everybody else, this is high stakes. That if you get a medal, unless policy and LD and it's speaker awards, and I don't agree with it, and it's stupid because it really should count. But if you get a medal, you're qualifying for state, which is an honor and a big deal. Yes. It probably is. What does it say? And I will help you. Yeah, I think wasting your time and doing nothing and just being like, I'm going to go flirt and get a bunch of numbers and not do anything. While Eastmont's over there all performing. Actually not, they're usually eating pizza, right? But do you see the sarcasm there now? Yes, thank you for clarifying, Ruby. That might be the case because the kitchen smells often come in here. Okay, so I want to say it one more time. Hold on. Remember, there's usually literally half as many winners. So that's why I gave you that homework. That we're all still going to be okay. Okay. And then our party will be a little bit different because these tournaments are back to back. This Thursday, next Thursday, we will all wait and have an extra big crazy party after the state tournament. So no party quite yet. And next week we'll like split in half. Half of us will be getting ready for state. Half of us will do other speech and debate stuff. Okay? After school practice today. I know it's all messed up because there's all sorts of other things happening. But after school practice today, out loud, hold on guys, look me in the eyeballs. Out loud practice rounds matter. Please try, unless you're judging. Okay, the following people, and then this is the last one, get candy because they did their homework. If you just barely did it, it's too late because obviously I took the time to figure out who did it before first period. So you're not in trouble if you do it after this point, and you should still turn it in if you hadn't at this point. But it's too late for automatic candy. These are the people who had turned it in before first period. And so in just a minute, I will be calling them back and they get that reward. And I am officially done. Did anyone have any other questions that you're like, this is definitely a trick question. I need help with this quiz question. Yes. What does it say? Great question. No, because remember, often there's nothing we can do after the fact. So if it's a big problem that you're choosing, yes, I want to make a big deal out of this, then you need to go tell Tab during the tournament. Jackson, why? Was there one that was tricky? Tell me what it says. No. You're allowed, here's the places you're allowed to go, guys. Your round, tab room, bathroom, to the front of the building to get your food if it's being dropped off, to the cafeteria, or that's it. That's all. If you're randomly wandering, you absolutely can get in trouble for that. Even if you see other kids who are just roving the halls, let them be dumb. Don't be dumb like them. Yes.
This is a question for someone who might be interested in coming to judge. What time do the judges have to be there?
So judges are going to go to Mount Jordan, show up at 4, which means you could still come to half an hour after school practice. And then when you show up, you say, hi, I'm here to judge. Sorry, I misunderstood. So if you are doing the good thing of actually trying to help get judges, tell them to try and show up at about 2:45 tomorrow at Draper Park if they're going to come judge. And then they will do the same thing. Hi, I'm here to judge, and they will send them to the judge room. Any other clarifying questions? These are really good and really important. Okay, so tournament prep. Obviously, there's only about 35 minutes left today. And tomorrow you'll probably have about 45 minutes. But don't waste your time. Go! Okay. Thanks, you guys. Tournament prep. Go, 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 go. Ellie, let me show you this. So the state tournament is a little bit different. Sorry, hold on. So when I register kids for the state tournament, a difference is we put your title in for you. So I wasn't actually sure because I opened up your document.
Title on it because I kind of came up with it last minute.
That's okay. So tell me what you officially want it titled.
It's Giggles and Golf.
That's a good one.
Also,
And then, oh yeah.
I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna make it to state. I'm pretty sure I can, but there's a possibility I can't. Is it okay, or do I have to be for sure?
Try. If you can, you should make every effort. But I know you had really special circumstances.
Today got even more special, so I kind of have this. Do you want to hear what happened?
Yes.
So basically, you know how it was my cousin's wedding on
Yes.
Tuesday? But then I was like, I don't even like that cousin that much, so
Okay.
I'll just go to state.
Yeah.
But then I realized I won a really big award through Albion, because one student was picked from Albion, and I was picked.
For what?
Every school in the district nominates a kid for the superintendent's choice award or something.
That's extra special. So it's okay.
So I don't know which, and it's just the award ceremony.
And it's okay. So what you'll do is once it gets closer, and if you decide for sure yes or no, you'll just let me know, and I can, yeah. And then can you also, I just wanted to, because I know Chloe had told me, and I know you guys work together so much, she was thinking about maybe changing it. Do you know, is hers still called Like It's Hard?
I don't know, that's what she says it's called. Yeah. But like,
We
she
think
hasn't
it's still,
really
okay.
told me what it is.
I'll still check with her tomorrow. Okay, Ruby, you're next, sorry.
Yeah, you don't have to like sign up to be a judge.
No,
for that.
they just show up. And
All right.
then we'll get them to be
Good. I got another person.
Good job. Okay.
So you're wondering if we could have like something else come to the library and just like watch it?
Probably. Let me just make sure the library's available right now. Why don't you go ask her while I'm checking? Okay.
Could we go to the library to read off our speaking? This is our new one.
Yes, it looks like it is available right now. Okay. And then same thing. Like, I wouldn't stay there the whole time. Only be there for the out loud part and then come back. I gotcha. Which is totally fair. I think that's good skill and something that's important to do. Okay. What'd you think? Okay. So, and then I want you guys, like, in separate corners of the library, okay? So you guys go first, and then I'll write yours. Yep. False, right? Because we should be doing practice rounds. It's yeah. Okay. Let's go, guys! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Do I have a charger?
Yes, come grab one. Okay. You said it's Abby who's going with you. Okay. And then I wouldn't stay there the whole time. Only stay for the out loud part, and then come back. Okay. Yeah. Is the hall pass there? Wait till it gets back. We're trying to have zero wasted time. Go, go, go.
She has a cake and then it's really slow. Nope. 1 second. I pick this up.
That's good. I'll find the calls later. There's somebody who's there. Maybe they just know. So if you go to your Google Drive, go to Share with me. I'm just gonna help you because this is major strategy. So go to Share with me. I shared a bunch of questions that the district is probably going to use for their open. Weird. Type in my name up the search.
Wait, so do I just delete this?
Jackson, it looks great, but I think you should really make it bigger.
So,
Probably just right now, and just the text, not actually the font. I feel like it's yeah, like this stuff, it's big difference.
so you look at the one that says step. We can go to our shared, like, go to our shared step research folder. Basically, the district has gotten easy, and instead of writing their own questions, they wait for all the ones that we write, but since it was only you, and I didn't really make it an assignment this time, I just wrote a bunch myself. But the strategy here is you're basically guaranteed that these are the questions you're going to be withdrawing. So it's a really good idea today and tomorrow to go through them. And if there's one that you don't understand, go research it quickly. Okay? Okay.
Wait, sorry, I don't know.
That's okay.
I'll look over it after, but I spend so much time working on other people's stuff. I think I'm just fine. I'm going to help you. They create a lot. I in like the inside. Okay, wait. Let's figure it out. Hey, can you judge us? Charlie, if I showed you. Okay, good. Yes. Yo. Oh. At least 12. At least you're learning. Well, hey, come here.
So when we're out here, just use color pencils. There's no more.